guys, so I am really excited to be bringing this look to you guys. It is something that I tried for the first time. It is kind of like an overly cut crease because my creases aren't that big at all, but obviously they don't have to be to pull off a look like this. I hope you guys really enjoy the look, so stick around. Alright, starting off, I'm just doing like I always do, just priming my lids with some LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm just going to be blending that out with a damp beauty sponge. Alright guys, now I will be going in and setting that concealer with some Sacha Buttercup setting powder. Honestly, the Laura Mercier one works better because it doesn't crease at all, whereas this one does crease throughout the day. So if you have the Laura Mercier setting powder, just go for that one instead. Next, I'll be going in with the I Heart Makeup palette, and I'm going in with that dark shade, and I'm just going to be putting that up there onto the tops of my lids. It's kind of like a transition shade. Alright you guys, so today I will be featuring a Juvia's Place palette. This is the SAHARAN palette, I believe, and I'm just going in with that orange color. Y'all, I am just not feeling just all the hype about the Juvia's Place palettes. I mean, I like them, they're okay, but all the hype though? Like, all the hype? Okay, but anyways, I just went in with that orange color. It's kind of like a dark burnt orange color. I can't remember the shade of it, but I will leave it in the description box below. And honestly guys, now that I look back at this video, I kind of wish that I would have went in with a more of a detail brush, so that way I could really just build up the color. But I went in with a fluffier brush, and I kind of like had like an airbrush effect look up there. But since I was going in with cut crease, I should have just darkened up the look more. But anyways, it still turned out pretty cute. But that's just a tip if you want to do the look and you want it to look more dramatic. Alright y'all, now I'm going in with that other deep reddish color, and I'm just going to be adding that into like the very cuts of my creases, like my actual creases. Alright you guys, now this is the fun part. I'm just going in with some of that same concealer from earlier, and I am overly cutting my creases. And when I say overly cutting them, that just means I'm going up further than what my actual crease goes. Like if you look closely, you can see where like my actual eye crease is, but this look is supposed to be dramatic, and so you kind of go over your actual crease and make it more dramatic. And take your time with this step guys, because it can mess up. Like you can definitely mess up, so just take your time with it. And to set it, I just went in with kind of like just like a white shade. Well, not necessarily white, just kind of like a really light brown shade just to set it. You could set it with some Laura Mercier powder or Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I wouldn't recommend that actually, because like I said, it does crease. So I just went in with like a really light shade from the Profusion Festival palette. And now I'm going to be going in with the kind of like a white golden shade out of that SAHARAN palette. Like I said, all the colors will be listed in the description box below because I cannot remember them right now. And I'm just kind of like packing that on there in packing motions. And you guys, you can spray your brush if you want the look to be more wet looking or more metallic looking. And I just did one side at a time. so that way everything could be dried down by the time I start on the other side. Like, I'm looking really, really careless right now. Like, I feel like I'm going pretty fast, but you guys should not go fast when you're doing this. Take your time, just do it right. Just try to be as detailed as possible. Take as many slow strokes as you have to. Just take your time. This look is time consuming, especially for beginners, but if you go slow with it, I guarantee you will have some really, really good results. Okay, y'all, I'm taking up this same shade and I'm just packing it on there. I have no idea what I was doing for all this time. I apologize for that, but I'm just packing that same shade onto my lid. And yeah. Alright, y'all, so now that the eyeshadow is done, I'm going in with some black liquid liner, and it is just a regular felt tip liner by Wet n Wild, I believe, and I'm just going in trying to make that wing as perfect as possible. And honestly, I did not clean up the eye look before I did this, which I should have, but you know, you make mistakes and you just keep going. So if you do remember, unlike I did, to clean up your eye look, just go ahead and do that before you start doing your eyeliner. And again, guys, take your time with this because this is easy to mess up as well. Like, I think I messed up on this eye over here because I was trying to rush. Y'all, do not rush this process when it comes to doing these detailed makeup looks. Like, I'm not a pro, but I still can't fly through them, you know, as much as I wish I could. Alright, guys, just to get some of that excess eyeshadow off of my lashes, I went in with the Mega Lash, I want to say by Maybelline, and I just stroked that onto my eyelashes to get that excess eyeshadow off. And right here, obviously, I am going in with some eyelashes. These are my faves. I picked them up from AliExpress, and they have not disappointed me yet. If you guys are ever wondering what glue I use for my eyelashes, it is the Kiss adhesive glue. I have not used another one in a couple years because this one works so well. It's easy to apply and everything. I love that glue. I will leave it in the description bar below. Anyways, right now I'm going in with my primer, and it is just the Wet n Wild matte face primer, and I'm just going to be kind of like pushing that into my skin, especially where I know my foundation is going to be heavily focused, and especially in the areas where I crease up, which is kind of like around my mouth and my eyes, and also kind of like in the corners of my nose. Alright guys, and here I am just patting in some primer water into my face. I like when my face feels a little damp before I go in with my foundation. I don't know, I just feel like it helps the application process. So get you a primer water because it just feels better with your foundation going on. Anyways, I kind of went overboard with the foundation today. I did like 4 pumps or 3. It was a lot. Anyways, I'm just going in with the e.l.f. foundation brush to blend that foundation out. And by the way, that's the NARS foundation in the shade Marquises, but all of the products will definitely be listed below in the description box if you want to check them out. Alright, and here we are back with that same concealer. And I want to say that one is in the shade Fawn. Yeah, let's go with Fawn. I think it's in the shade Fawn. And I'm just about to blend that out with my damn beauty blender and just start in with my powder and things to set. And I usually don't do my chin. I guess today I was just being extra, and I really don't do my nose like talking about. I just kind of like lightly contour my nose. I don't usually worry about highlighting my nose, but today obviously I was feeling like being extra, and I definitely never go in with my beauty blender and my powder like this. But like I said, I was being extra that day. You know, some days when you're doing your makeup you just feel like being extra, so that's what I was. Alright guys, for deep contouring, I will be going in with my Black Radiance pressed powder in the shade Ebony, I believe. Yeah, and this is just to kind of like deeply contour my face. Alright guys, and over that to kind of like bronze it up just a little bit, just to kind of like tone that dark shade down to where it doesn't look so muddy, I went in with the darkest shade in that I Heart makeup palette. And I am also going to be applying that shade to the sides of my nose to lightly contour it. Alright guys, so now I'm going to be taking that same burnt orange shade from earlier, and I'm just going to be smudging that up under my bottom lashes to kind of like just make the look pop more. If you're going to go dramatic, you might as well go all the way, right? Alright, and I will also be tight lining my waterline with a black pencil liner. You can use any black pencil liner that does the trick. This one works pretty well for me and it lasts all day long. And I believe it is by Katy Perry or something. I'll try to leave it linked below. No promises though. And today, since the look was kind of like a dark look with the oranges, I wanted to go in with actually one of my favorite fall blushes. And it is the Black Radiance blush in the shade Burnt Almond, maybe? Not sure. Again, I will definitely leave it linked below. And I'm also going to be going in with this Hard Candy highlighter palette. And I'm just going to be taking the bronze shade out of there and just popping that onto the tops of my cheekbones. But not before I go in with a pop of color out of this Profusion Royals palette. Oh my goodness, you guys, take your time doing your bottom lashes. I literally have none, so I try my best to make them pop as much as possible. And if you rush this process, I promise you, every single time you will mess up. Like, that is something that you do not want to rush, because it is so hard to fix or to make it even look appealing after you've messed up your bottom lashes. Trust me. Light strokes on the highlight today. I didn't want the highlight to be popping how I usually do because I had so much going on with the eyes. So I was just going in really, really light-handedly with the highlighter. And honestly, you guys, it's not the best highlighter palette because the colors are kind of hard. They're not creamy. They, like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. It was just something I picked up because it was cheap and I tried it and it wasn't a bop at all. Now I'm just going in with a $1 pencil liner that I got picked up from my local beauty supply store, and I'm just outlining my lips, and it's just kind of like a regular brown shade that's really, really versatile. And over that, I also went in with the Wet n Wild lip liner in the shade, I want to say dark brown. And today I just went in with some lip gloss because, like I said, I had a lot going on with the eyes, so I didn't want to bring too much attention to anything else. So I just went in with some lip gloss over the top of it. Alright, you guys, that is pretty much the look. And I'm just spraying it down with some Mario Badescu setting spray. And yeah, that's it. This look took a while, I'm not gonna lie. It took a while, but it actually came out pretty cute. It lasted all day long. Take your time with it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, people. Love you guys. Bye.